Hi everyone, welcome to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm Go Local News editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for tuning in this Friday afternoon to join us as we kick off the weekend. And as we usually do, welcome former state representative, former deputy secretary of state, now heads up Stages of Freedom, Ray Rickman, to give us Big View.
So, I keep thinking, one day I will not have to talk about race or racism or sexism or any of those things, that we as a nation will come to our senses and it will be abnormal. I wrote a letter to the governor of Virginia over the weekend and proofread it and showed it to 5 people and put it in the mail yesterday morning. And I said, "Dear Governor, I've heard you talk about racial matters, the negative ones, and you and the Ku Klux Klan and blackface, and you haven't been able to handle it very well. My guess is you're struggling. But don't take it as if you're special, because I think the nation's struggling. The trouble is we don't struggle hard enough." And then I gave him a half dozen suggestions on things he might do, since he promised the next 3.5 years that he's going to move Virginia forward. And I asked him if I might come and visit. I'm going to get a trip out of Williamsburg to it. I'm going to go visit him, and then I'm going to go on to Williamsburg. But I'd really like to sit and talk to him. Now, the truth is, I'd like to sit and talk to our governor as well, governor of Rhode Island. The reason I'd like to talk to our governor as well is because we get confused. We think that we're so much better than Virginia. And we also do things that may not be racially intended. For instance, raising beach fees is not a good idea in a society where most people not going to private beaches don't have a lot of money to pay extra for parking or anything else. And sometimes we, who have more than others, don't think this out. For instance, I know a place the governor could get $16 million quickly, easily. Only 5 or 6 people will lose their jobs, and not a one of them needs to lose their job. They could send them over to URI as janitors, because that's who works there. I'm talking about the nuclear facility outside of the University of Rhode Island's gates. Are you with me? $16 million for a nuclear facility that produces nothing of any value. The budget has 10 things in it like that. Come to $120 million. So I was at Bryant University the other day. I've mounted a one-man show. It's called The Civil Rights Kid, and it's me in the 1960s being beaten in Mississippi and the like. I was thrilled to put this together in the last 3 months and thrilled to go to Bryant University and talk, present, get people's attention, and remind them of the foundation we're standing on with the governor of Virginia. Racist society. At Stages of Freedom, we've mounted an exhibit to show artifacts from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. You know, the salt and pepper shakers on the table, as racist items as you can imagine. And half the nation grew up with this on their table, and Coontown restaurants in Alabama we went to. Can you believe it? In my lifetime as a child, being confronted, having this in my face all the time, as the governor of Virginia did. Does it affect your thinking? Come to Stages of Freedom in the next month and take a look at the 30 items Ana Muniz collects. She has thousands of these items. That's the America in which I grew up.